Hi, everyone. Meteorologist Rusty Dawkins looking at, we're headed into the weekend, and there's some severe weather chances out there for parts of the U.S., especially parts of the Midwest and down to the south as well. Now, low temperatures today, still winter feel, and it's creeping further and further south. In fact, there's a cold front that's been moving through this area right here, and it's going to continue to push south and east ever so slowly, but notice the cooler temperatures for this area right here versus what it has been in recent memory. But it was still a mild day today, even though that cold front just about made it through Kansas, Nebraska, into Missouri. It did cool off areas like Denver, Salt Lake City, International Falls, getting back closer to normal where they're supposed to be this time of year. Still very mild from Oklahoma City, Indianapolis, east. But temperatures over the next few days into the weekend, again, that cold front is going to be moving through right there. So, and maybe even a little further south, like Oklahoma City, 53 degrees, maybe a chill in the air. 43 in Lincoln, that's just a little above average. That's about where they're supposed to be. 32 in Denver, a cool one there. International Falls, that's pretty close to normal. So while these temperatures look colder, they're closer to normal than they have been in quite some time. Sunday, more of the same. That cold front does make its way a little bit further south and east. So New York, Indianapolis, Oklahoma City, cooler. But the areas that are normally mild this time of year, going to stay mild. So this is a very normal kind of forecast for the second half of the weekend into early next week. Temperatures moderate a little bit back to the upper 40s and lower 50s for a good portion of central U.S., a little warmer to the south and east. Overall, a pretty mild start to the week for next week. Severe weather potential is out there. This is for Friday night. Notice this area right here from about Dallas up towards southern Indiana, western Kentucky, southern Illinois, southeastern Missouri, into western Tennessee. Could see some strong, just isolated. This doesn't look like an outbreak or anything, but there's a chance for an isolated tornado in this area shaded in green here. 2% chance. It's the lowest here, but still it's not zero. There is a chance for an isolated tornado or two in that area. Damaging wind, a possibility. Really anything that comes along with severe weather potential. This area has it Friday night into very early Saturday morning. Large hail and damaging wind, likely the biggest threat from all of this. But again, the chance for all of these storms to become like an outbreak and a lot of severe weather, pretty low. But again, the chance is there. Now for Saturday, the chance pushes further south into parts of central and southern and, well, a good portion of Texas, really. And large hail, damaging wind, an isolated tornado possibility. A little bit better chance for severe weather on Sunday, especially for East Texas, Louisiana, all the way into Alabama and Mississippi. This is for Sunday afternoon. So let's kind of take a look at why that's going to happen. Jet stream is one of the main players here, and you can see it's really zooming along here where you see the pinks and red at 250 millibar upper air pattern, just zipping along. I mean, we're talking speedy jet stream, and that lends itself to the potential for severe weather. Kind of acts as a vacuum and starts to really initiate the possibility for thunderstorms. As we head into Saturday morning, you notice it's kind of in that area where there might be the potential for strong storms up towards St. Louis, south of there, really into southern Indiana. Then we kind of moves that area in South Texas, or a good portion of Texas, this area right here, that is by Saturday evening kind of got that bend right there when it just kind of scoops up like that. This area has a better chance for severe weather. And then as we head into Sunday, this area right here, kind of where it scoops up, that is a good potential for some strong to severe weather Sunday afternoon into the evening hours. So the instability, also another factor. And as we head into Friday evening, right there. So there's your potential for Friday night from all the way Indiana all the way down to Texas. And then as we head into Saturday, that area for a good portion of Texas on Saturday night, instability is there as well. Then watch it shift over here for Sunday. There it is. Look at that. That's getting up towards the moderate side for the Cape for the instability. So keeping an eye on parts of Louisiana for Sunday afternoon. Could see some isolated tornadoes there as well. How much precipitation are we looking at? Well, some heavier rain and some heavier snow. This is the area right here. This is Saturday afternoon. This is where that severe weather threat is going to be for Texas, and then heavier snow for the Rocky Mountains. Then as we head into Sunday afternoon, once again, this is the area right here that we could see those strong to severe storms. And then even on the colder side of this, could see some snow for parts of West Texas into the Panhandle. So kind of an interesting setup there. And then as we head into Monday and Tuesday, we could see maybe some snowfall for New England. Look at that, from D.C., New York, Toronto, up towards Maine. Might see some heavier snowfall as this system makes its way up the East Coast. So that's something we'll watch for next week. Surface features as we head through Saturday. Got a couple of different cold fronts here, kind of a 1-2 punch with that cold front activity. And then as we head into Sunday, that cold front does push further south. And then there's that warm front. This is kind of the area right in here, Louisiana, East Texas, where it changes over from a cold front to a warm front. That's where those severe storms might be popping up. And then as we head into Monday, everything kind of starts to make its way north and east. That low pressure center is going to race itself up the East Coast, bring with it that chance for snow the first half of the week. Precipitation potential is going to be the highest for the southern and southeastern portions of the U.S. You're looking at a lot of heavy rain here from Texas all the way over towards Atlanta and the Carolinas. Then as we head for snowfall potential, look at this. From Texas all the way up towards Ohio, there's a line of snow. Could see some accumulating snow from Texas through Oklahoma, Missouri, Arkansas, Indiana, Illinois, maybe even into Ohio. This is just through Monday evening. This will continue to make its way north and east. That's that low pressure center that may drop some heavier snow in the northeastern portion of the United States. Interesting to watch that. Drought monitor, still nothing's going to change with that. We could use the moisture for many spots, especially here towards El Paso, New Mexico, here in Mississippi, Iowa. Those are some of the worst spots across the U.S. 6-day precipitation outlook, the start of the second half of February. A good portion of the western half of the U.S., higher than normal chances for precipitation, and then dry from about St. Louis east. Temperature-wise, you're looking at warmer spots from about Minneapolis, Lincoln, St. Louis, Chicago, from about Utah, Salt Lake City west, and then some cooler air towards Billings, and then those just mainly because of a lot of cloud cover from Houston, Texas, Dallas, all the way up the East Coast for some cooler temperatures. So that's a look at the forecast real quick. Like and subscribe if you can. That would be absolutely fantastic. We'll have another update for you coming up soon.